The Lonely Guy is a 1984 comedy directed by Arthur Hiller and starring Steve Martin, Charles Groden, Judith Ivey, Robyn Douglas, Steve Lawrence, and Dr. Joyce Brothers. The film opens by ripping off 2001 and we see some lonely guys from around the world. Larry Hubbard works at a greeting card company writing sweet messages for us to shove in an envelope and not read during special events.
I know how much your loss must grieve you, but here's a thought I'd like to leave you. Although you're sad, remember that. Now God is petting your pussy cat.
That's literally a thing now. Larry heads home to his girl Danielle and he is completely oblivious. And he's tossed! Down the street, Larry runs into Jack, who already knew he was dumped.
Hey, say hello to my wife, Berna. Hi. And this is my girlfriend, Frida.
Where the hell do you find the time? Then he heads to the park and meets fellow lonely guy Warren, who gives him some tips about his new apartment.
Take it from an experienced lonely guy. Be very careful looking for an apartment, because from now on, that apartment's going to be your best friend, not your only friend.
And plants!
That's kind of sad, though, isn't it? I don't want to get depressed every time I come out of the shower.
Listen, you'll probably be depressed anyway.
That's a positive outlook.
So I pulled out my little black book.
Oh.
You know, I know this guy is a magician. And he and his friend go into a restaurant and he starts doing tricks for him. And people come around. He said they meet a lot of girls that way.
Magic? We're already at that level of desperation? Larry goes to a party at Warren's.
What are these? Party cutouts. I got them at the Lonely Guy store at 81st Street in Lexington Avenue.
The Lonely Guy store? And it's a raid!
Do you know if they got Gene Hackman?
Warren?
Yeah?
Does the Lonely Guy store have Gene Hackman?
Yes, they do, but you have to reserve them a week ahead.
Damn, Gene Hackman must be pretty popular.
Oh, sure. I'm meeting a terrific girl in a bar tomorrow night. You want to come along? Maybe you'll meet somebody.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
That's called being a third wheel, Larry. I guess not.
Hey, Warren, thanks for sitting in, buddy.
I'm trying to get my courage up to talk to that girl over there.
Ooh, she's pretty.
Gee, I don't think so.
What a way to let him down easy, Warren. Larry then owns a series of dogs, leading to him becoming a dog shit expert.
Excuse me, officer, but I don't think that poop came from this dog. Yeah. In the last week, I've had 5 different dogs. I think I'm beginning to know what kind of poop goes with each dog.
He tries fake jogging with fake sweat, hitting on a woman in the ice cream shop.
How long have you been a lonely guy?
Busted. Turns out she knows Lonely Guy procedure from her ex-husband, and Larry ends up getting her number.
Oh, that's $1.50. You've got some yogurt on your face.
Is rock bottom turning your pillow into your lover? He goes to make the call.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Hello, is there a Lois living there?
Lois? No.
Doris?
No.
Bess or Tess?
No.
Well, shit.
Checkmate. You played very well,
Thanks.
except for moves 14 through 17, which you played like an asshole.
That was high-tech shit, 1984. This is what dining alone feels like. Larry pretends to be a food critic, and hey, it's Iris!
Wait, your number.
Oh, I wrote it down on the check. The waiter will give it to you.
Oh, thank God.
No, please, with eminent food critics such as yourself, the pleasure is all ours.
No.
Fuck! Another day of searching.
Hi, Larry. It's Warren. I can't go to the movie with you tomorrow night because I decided to end it all. My life just seems so empty and meaningless that I can't see any point in going on with it.
He heads toward the Manhattan Bridge, running into Iris on the subway. He arrives and attempts to talk Warren down, Then Iris shows up.
Stay there, I'll be right back.
Maybe you shouldn't be starting your new relationship right in front of the guy who wants to fucking kill himself. Warren talks himself out jumping, and then they all leave.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. Are you all right?
Oh, sit down. It's just a scalded lap.
That whatever feelings of pain you might have, I want to share them with you.
Just wait until you get to the point of sharing childbirth, pal. Ivy doesn't want to get involved and leaves.
I don't like to take naps. I don't like to wake up more than once a day, because when I first wake up, I get that shock of who I am and everything.
That's depression. At work, Larry's performance has gotten real sloppy.
Will you be my Valentine? Think about it a bit. If you will, that's okay. If not, who gives a shit?
He has an epiphany and writes a Lonely Guy book that's a bestseller. Who the hell holds a magazine like this? Unless you're holding it for a camera. Lonnie Anderson! And some Merv Griffin show with these twins I vaguely remember and Dr. Joyce Brothers.
Everybody loves my...
Gosh, I hate to interrupt. This has been all so incredibly fascinating and entertaining and instructive.
Oh, that's good stuff. Then Larry has a flashback montage.
You made me love you. The way I see it, you woke me up.
You knew Steve Lawrence would end up singing. It's Larry's party with Warren camped out in the bedroom and Iris shows up. Hey, it's Danielle!
Iris. Danielle?
Iris.
What a fucking dick!
The incinerator's down the steps. Iris.
I apologize for that previous remark. Later, they start to get it on. And it ends with her crying and leaving. Jesus Christ, are we going to do this shit again? Larry goes on a cruise and gets a note.
Dear Larry, just heard we're on the same ship. I'll be at the masquerade ball tomorrow night. I hope we'll run into each other. I think we should talk.
Convenient!
You don't have to apologize as long as we're together.
Oh, no, Larry. I was wrong to let it go as far as it did. I knew from the beginning it would never work.
Stop toying with him!
Not because you're feeling pain.
Hey, how's you going to introduce me?
Jack Iris. I'm not saying I'll be the only guy for you ever. You might meet somebody in 5 years that you like better.
Kind of looks like we were meant for each other.
And she's gone. Larry goes full-blown lonely guy but sees his future on the television and runs all the way to Queens to stop the wedding of Iris and Jack.
This man is not for you. Don't go through with this.
He's right.
What?
Well, shit. Larry goes to the bridge to jump with Warren attempting to talk him down.
If only fate could have played a helping hand. Iris!
Larry, what?
Convenient! Dr. Joyce Brothers ends up being Warren's new partner and they walk off into the night. The Lonely Guy is kind of messy from a writing standpoint. It's all over the place, but it's directed and acted well. There are funny parts, particularly a lot of the improv stuff between Martin and Groden, but the film just falls flat. There are some issues, like Iris treating Larry like a fucking yo-yo throughout the movie. Then there's the idea that Larry uses the knowledge he got from Warren to make a fortune. What a bunch of bullshit. You would think the guy would throw him a couple bones so he could go out and buy his own personal Gene Hackman cutout.
Oh, that's great, Larry. But I just came here to get laid.